Yo, what up, though? What up, though? This your boy C in the building.
Yes, sir. Let's go. It's another episode of here. It's your boy B.
Already, we out here.
You already know what it is. It's C and B. We all we got.
That part.
South Carolina's finest 803 shit.
Keep glancing. Dear Lord, I got questions and I need answers.
How was your day today,
Trying to understand your
From the
vision.
borough to the metro, another day.
Dead bodies in the street camping.
Another day of good energy. Yeah, man, we complain about things a lot of times, you feel me? But look, I swear, I'd rather be like this.
We just need chances. Tired of living on the edge, so we keep scrambling. Trying to talk to these strippers, but they keep dancing.
You feel
me? Number one, like Steve Francis.
Thank God for that. Salute to everybody that made it another day. You feel me?
A lot of good niggas going out.
But yeah, me and my dog, we sitting here, we was listening to this track by Jordan Lucas, Devil's Work. And you know, but if you know, you know. You feel me? But
and bring back every good nigga you choose to take. They say you
we were basically breaking down the first bar that this nigga was talking about, or the first exchange. You feel me?
Right. I think it's so. Give us 2 pop back and take that nigga shook.
Alright, y'all heard that, right? So the first bar, as far as after he went on his rant, as far as, and I get what you're saying. You know, we was brought up in that way of living. You know what I'm saying? And we already know what it's called. It's called blasphemy for those that don't know. It's called blasphemy. You feel me? These are unforgivables. You feel me? Unforgivables. If you feel me? If you know, you know. But artistically, I don't think this man was being blasphemous. You feel me? I mean, and I look at the fact from the Bible, if we're gonna bring all this into perspective, right? We know about Job.
Right.
You know, most of us remember, we remember that book in the Bible as Job, because it's a J-O-B. But that man's name was Job. Job had a lot to say, because he was a really blessed man. You feel me? And it was almost like, at least how my mind remembers it, was that Job was the center of a bet between God and the devil, right? Job was a really, really blessed man, right? If we want to, let me look this thing up. Who was Job? Look at that in the Bible. Job is a central figure in the Bible, known for his unwavering faith in God despite enduring immense. Now that's a strong word. That ain't saying light. But pressure was applied to this boy. Immense suffering and loss.
So, and after all that, you just basically you think he was right about doing this video?
His perspective, because that's what I really see it as. It's not law. We already know what law is, and that's the law of the land, and that's secondary to the law that God gave. You feel me?
Right.
And you know, I always come back to that understanding, which is, you know, God know his creation so well, right? That in the Old Testament, he said, yo, I know I made y'all, and I know I gave y'all free will, right? But if you really fuck with me, and Lord forgive me for paraphrasing and using these terms, right? But if you down for me, right? Which would be a better way to put that, right? If you down for me, keep my commandments. He ain't gave you but 10. How many people you think know all 10?
Not a lot.
All right. I don't. And I was raised in it now.
Right.
I know some of them.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not. Most of them start like that.
Yeah, though. It seemed okay. That was right on time.
I mean, you feel me? But artistically, you know, I ain't gonna get too far on the Christian tip, right?
Right.
Because I already know, you know, the cloth we're cut from. We don't have to go into deep discussion about that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But and if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? But the artistic vision of this song is nice. You feel me? Suge Knight. And that's what we coming back to. I know that was a long little segue, y'all. But the first thing that's being weighed is Suge Knight and Tupac, right? And I have this overwhelming feeling that most people would opt to have Tupac here versus Suge Knight.
Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like the world would love to have that.
And I get what you're saying, though. I mean,
you got other people.
we don't get to play God.
Right.
I get what you're saying. We walking on thin ice, so to speak, right?
Right.
As far as what we know, as far as the faith and the belief, right?
Yeah, right. You got a lot of people trying to in this lifetime right now trying to play God.
Hell, yeah. That's the scary part.
Right.
You feel me?
That's the reason why I said that, because like it's crazy.
So what you think about God body?
Man.
What do you think about Hebrew Israelite? What do you think about 5%ers?
I mean,
Aren't they doing the same thing? Aren't they kind of preaching the same thing through a different lens?
right, but they don't want to be God.
It's not about wanting to be God, but if you calling yourself God, what is
Well,
that?
I mean, like, I see where you coming from. You know what I mean?
You feel me? Is it blasphemous or not?
I mean, yeah, because there's only one God.
Yeah, we know it's only one God, right? But we know that there's good and evil in everything. You know, a up and a down, a left and a right, however you want to look at it. You feel what I'm saying? A push and a pull, a plus and a minus. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you're right, but you know what I
So,
mean. That's why I say it goes back when I said some people want to be guys because you know they are pretty much labeling themselves as that, but they ain't number one God, bro. I don't care how they want to name themselves as. There's only one God, so you know what I mean that's what they want to be.
word, respect that. Y'all heard it from the dog. Y'all heard it from my dog. You feel me? It ain't number one God. We know this. I mean, I ain't stepping on nobody's toes though. You feel me? I feel like if you believe in anything outside what this world presents to you in the natural, then you a step ahead of most people. You feel me? Because I refuse. I don't know about you, but I don't believe in evolution. You believe in evolution or creation?
I mean, I do believe in
Because
creation,
creation, which means God said, "Let there be light."
right?
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna create man in our image versus the Big Bang. And we a speck of sand in a vast, you feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of stuff that you have no, you just don't know what's there.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? You just know you exist. You got consciousness.
right. Speaking of consciousness,
What up?
I was thinking about you know what I mean what we heard not too long ago about how the response is for females like this generation right here. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
Like you said, you know what I mean, you got those. I got mine.
Yeah.
I know my daughter, man. She's
Oh, you talking about this situation that just happened not long ago? Okay, let's bring y'all up to speed, right? Okay, this man got one daughter.
right.
I have 5. You feel me? All by the same woman. So I don't care if y'all like it or not. I got all my kids by the same woman. You do too. I'm
I
gonna give
do.
you. You feel me? Salute. We did not go down that route. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Having a bunch of houses to tend to. But anyway,
Yeah,
I ain't holding nothing against nobody because you know, I commend y'all because maybe y'all saw something I didn't. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, my daughter's in here, and I just was, I guess a part of me had my britches up high. You feel me? I had my suspenders on. My dog here, I'm like, yeah, let me go ahead and show you how my daughter's is. Yeah, man. But what happened was it backfired on me. But at the same time, I kind of already felt that, bro. Right. You feel me? I kind of already felt that their disposition and their bias has already shown itself. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what the fuck we got. Was what the fuck I thought it was really gonna be. You feel what I'm saying? And that's crazy because my daughters ain't. I only got one daughter out of the 5 that's over the age of 16. You feel what I'm saying? And I was talking to 2 of the ones that's under 16. You get what I'm saying? But over the age of 10. So they teenagers. My 2 teenagers. And they already slanted against man. Already. I'm talking about a movie, right? Stomp the Yard, right? And I don't know. Now I've been looking for more and more ways to try to bring some different dynamics into the content, right? Right. Me and bro, we sitting here chilling. We watching some shit, and the Stump the Yard dancing came on. Y'all know Columbus Short. I think that's his name, Columbus Short. I think so. Let's see. Let me see. Let me look it up. But anyway, I think the dude name is Columbus Short, right? The guy name is this man is 43 years old. Okay. Damn. Cause he got in a lot of trouble, goddamn domestic violence shit. Anyway, but long story short, we was talking about the movie and the scene after he had done crushed the whole club scene. You remember this man climb up the little rafters, jump down, and like, oh my God, who is this guy? You feel me? Now mind you, now like for some reason my mind had been looking at this a little more abstractly than I had previously looked at it, right? I was just, not really looking for details, but these things started standing out. So, before this man even jumped out on the damn dance floor, right? This nigga was talking to the the antagonist, right? The nigga the minus to the plus. You feel what I'm saying? If he the plus, this other guy is the minus, right? Right. So he talking to the minus's girl, saying, you ain't gotta take that. You like, all right, that's one. You feel me? So fast forward, after him saying that, after being disrespected by the minus nigga that called him a bootlicker and all this shit. Right. The other nigga called him a pretender, which was a damn good comeback. God damn, a nigga called. I mean, that to me, in certain circumstances, that could be the same as calling a nigga a bitch or a pussy. Yeah. You call a nigga a pretender? Nigga, what I'm pretending on, nigga, I'll beat your ass, nigga. You want me to show you? You feel me? That part. And you called me a bootlicker. I called you a pretender. So to me, at the very least, it was at least an equal comeback off of a nigga calling you a bootlicker. Right. So fast forward, we had that whole confrontation, the woman being in the mix. He go to the dance arena, he kick everybody ass, not just her man, everybody ass. You feel me? That part. Now we go to the scene after the dance battle. Him and his homies just chilling. Parking lot pimping is what we used to call it when we was that age. Minding their business. Yeah, you don't leave right after the club. You hang out and see you can snatch something up. You know what I'm saying? All right now. So, they chilling, parlaying, parking lot pimping. So enters the minus nigga girl. And the first thing she say, and I'ma just say right now, she was wrong. from Jump Street. You feel me? I don't give a damn what's going on in your relationship or whatnot. But baby girl, you was wrong. Making good. That role. Now, and I see how when you're younger and you don't have a mindset for certain shit like this,
right?
You haven't necessarily experienced things on this level yet. You don't see it. All you see is this pretty woman. But she made some moves in that movie that changed the trajectory of how that. You feel me?
I mean, like, how you gonna just come over? You know what I'm saying? And
talk to the fucking ops, bitch. That's what you did.
Why your man right there?
After he just, that's look. Would that go back to what we, bro? That's why the bag ain't hanging up. I would show y'all the chains up there. You feel me? Y'all know the bag real. Y'all done seen it in the background enough. You feel me? We even got the backdrop. But I like kicking it like this until we can scale it up. But long story short, she come and the first thing this lady say to this man was, you think you defending my honor? Now, mind you, this woman in a relationship with the nigga on campus, the main nigga on campus. Right. Like, everybody know who he is.
And you got the audacity.
And you got to
walk over that motherfucker and talk to him. No, you in a full, damn sure wasn't no committed relationship, but you in a full blown. I know old buddy thought it was a full blown committed relationship.
Bro, that was that man girl, bro. It was a full blown relationship. Everybody, she was off limits, bro.
That part.
Let's be real. That girl was off limits. And when that man came on campus, he didn't know the boundaries that was already there. Yeah. You feel me? But once he found out what it was, his character, you feel what I'm saying? He couldn't turn down he couldn't turn down some shit. That's how his brother ended up dying. For real. You know what I'm saying? But that enticed this woman.
Right.
Ain't that some shit? I got it. Okay, look. She got a nigga that she want, right? Mm-hmm. She got the nigga she want. She got something. You feel me? Something worth having. But the second it's a nigga willing to challenge that, oh, bitch, you think what you got something? You ain't seen me yet. She took the bait.
That part.
Now, he backed it up now. I ain't gonna lie, he backed it up like a motherfucker now. He beat the nigga in the dance battle. You know, we talked about that, boy. If you get your ass whooped in front of your old lady or your kid, bro, it's over with. You might as well start a new family some way. It's over with.
I'm trying to tell you.
A man got two nuts. Protect and provide. Nigga, if you get your ass beat, nigga, you only got one nut. Oh, this nigga, all he can do is make money. But when it come down to protecting us, he get his ass beat. Take the trash out. Nah, daddy, you take the damn trash out. Hey, babe, you want to give me some head? No, fuck that. I ain't sucking no dick. Oh, you feel me? A woman gonna take it up or not. But long story short, so we talked about that scene and how she was wrong, right? And I know I went into context real deep about how this bitch was wrong. And Megan, girl, you still bad, girl, baby girl, you still bad. But you was wrong in that scene. And my daughters went to proceed and defend this woman like, why he sensitive?
Right. I was like, wow.
I could not, bro. I said, boy, I had to tell my daughter, I said, boy, you see what I'm dealing with? Real. Do you see what I'm dealing with?
It's crazy that they said that because they was just like, was not understanding the fact at all. They just went straight, just tried to, you know what I mean?
If I want to talk to this nigga, I don't give a damn who the fuck I'm with.
Bruh.
What the fuck this man did for me?
That was crazy. They just went straight into like protect mode. Yes. Like that man wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like just straight like that. Like don't, man, that was so crazy.
She was wrong. We can't even talk about the nigga who put his beat his ass.
Right.
He not even really in it. It's between her and him. This whole scene and the trajectory of the movie changes, right?
Right.
Or at least it's prolonged. If she don't even walk over there after the club, she go to this nigga car and waiting on him to come out. You feel what I'm saying? But crazy. Instead,
you gonna walk over there
and say you defending my honor out of all the things you could say.
Man, that.
And these niggas had the audacity in their teenage woman year to say he's sensitive.
I was like, damn.
All right, bro, that's where we at. And I got 5 daughters. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For my Latinos and Latinas, okay? My boy only has una.
Uno.
Una.
Yeah. Still, whatever.
Bro.
But yeah, I only got one.
Bro, bro, that shit right there was crazy. But yeah, that was the whole thing with the daughters and everything. About that shit and how deep that programming is. These women nowadays.
That was scary. That was kind of like a scary moment for me. I was like, no.
Think about what that old
Why
school.
They thinking like this?
Bro, exactly. What that old school music gonna be? Cardi B.
Megan
They'll
probably hit some goddamn little scissor. But all that hard.
Bro, they ain't got no soul in this era. Ain't no soul in this era, bro.
Sexy Red. I hope God ain't listen to Sexy Red. Glorilla.
There you go. See, now you naming the heavy hitters.
All right, Lotto.
Bro, you naming the heavy hitters and what them bitches talk about. Excuse me, y'all. Cause y'all all sexy. Good Lord. They all sexy, say they ain't.
I mean, they all sexy now.
They bad now. Shit. Tell me I'm lying. Y'all know they bad.
Already. But nah, though, man. I just hope that, you know what I mean? Because I ain't gonna lie, how my daughter is right now is different right now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
How so?
Boy, it's my baby girl, man. She ain't no baby girl no more, man. She's still my baby, but damn.
I get it. Her little ass getting big, ain't it?
Yeah, bro. Like, and then it's getting a little too aggressive, especially with the you know what I mean, conversation. You know what I'm saying? With like when she talk, it's like she wanna you know what I mean, do something.
Yeah, I feel you.
And I'm like, no, not my baby. I already know. I know her mother will definitely chop her down, but I don't. You know what I mean? I hope it'll never come to that in such situations. I hope she just listen and understand. But you know, this generation back to that. You know what I'm saying? That's man.
Yeah. That's that way.
It's that way for real.
That way.
That way.
Damn, boy, I went in for a long time about that shit, right? But anyway, but yeah. So going back to that, we was talking about Joe, and you know, that's where I'm at with it. It's art, and although it might be teetering on that line, you know what I'm saying? This nigga don't lead me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can see if he was leading you. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it is everything can be used for good or bad. You know, the old cartoons used to depict the angel and the devil on your shoulder.
Right.
Basically saying that you got a choice. You can do the godly or heavenly thing, or you can give into that energy. You feel what I'm saying? And do the opposite. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So with this right here, I don't look at it like he just doing something that's going against the status quo or what he kind of just maybe this something he actually thought about. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah.
Thoroughly. I mean, like I say, in the first bar, if you
I mean, it is definitely been thoroughly pointed out as how he did it. You know.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell he took some real thought into it. I mean, damn, the first comparison is Suge and Tupac. Good Lord. I mean, I think if it was a real poll in a vote on that, who would win that? Wouldn't you be shocked if Suge Knight won?
I would be definitely shocked.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what we got in reality. Tupac got snapped. You know what I'm saying? And the whole song is basically laid out like that. The whole song. You know, Dylan Roof. You remember who that was?
Dylan Roof.
White boy. Charleston. Church.
Oh, right.
Whatever happened to him? Do you know?
Hey, wait, he's still on. Wait, you know what? I don't even know. Probably still. Thought they gave him death row. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Let me see. Dylan Roof right here.
Well, I hope they gave him death row.
I think he is on death row, but let's see what it bring up. If this shit worked. Damn, what happened? Okay, there you go. Coming up slowly. Old computer, y'all. I apologize. You feel me? Trying to update the software. Trying to update the hardware. Dylan Roof. Let's see. Let's see what it say. Oh no, can you see from there?
Yeah.
You can see? All right, let's see what it says. It says early life. Roof was born in Columbia, South Carolina to Franklin Bennett Roof, nicknamed Ben, a carpenter and a construction contractor, and Amelia Amy Cowles, a bartender. His parents had divorced but were temporarily reconciled. Okay. The Charleston church shooting. Dang, why can't I read right now? Bro, I can read.
No, I ain't.
I mean, you didn't say it, but I feel that in my spirit, like this, like, bro, this nigga can't. I can read.
Bro, I know you can.
Okay, you read the next part. Since you laughing,
You got
go
it.
ahead. No. Start from right here. I'm not even gonna say.
Charleston church shooting on the evening.
Sorry, let me stop. Go ahead, bro. Read, man. We trying to get the people to shit. Go ahead.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Come on.
It said on the evening of June 17, 2015, a mass shooting. What did I say? I can't even see. Oh, took place at Manual African Methodist Episcopal Church. I know I said that wrong, but in downtown Charleston, South Carolina, during a routine Bible study at the church, a white man, about 21 years old.
Okay, so where is he now? Okay, let's see. Let's see what it says. This is Wikipedia. Episcopal. Very good. Look at this dude. Right now, this man, he's 32 years old right now. He's currently incarcerated. Let's see. Not early life, early contacts with the police, motivation. We don't need to see that. White supremacist. We don't need to see that. Caption. Trial and conviction. Hold on, wait. That's what we want to get at. On June 19th, 2015, Roof was charged with 9 counts of murder and 1 count of possession of a firearm during the commission of a violent crime. He first appeared in Charleston County Court by video conference at a bond hearing later that day. At the hearing, shooting survivors and relatives of 5 of the victims spoke to Roof directly, saying that they were praying for his soul and forgave him. God bless black people. Governor Nikki Haley. Damn, you know that was a long time ago. Nikki Haley. You remember the other governor? Pop quiz. What was the other one? He was a man.
Come on, McAllister.
Who?
I mean,
this nigga, remember he was spending money on that Argentinian woman. Come on, I know you remember. Bob Coble was the mayor. Steve Benjamin was the other mayor, the black guy. Right. It was a white guy. I'll give you his initials, right? And what was his initials? I just had it. Right MS.
McCutcheon? No, I'm talking about McCutcheon. I don't know what it is, bro. I ain't about to do all that.
Mark Sanford.
Oh,
you don't remember Mark Sanford? No. Damn, boy, you trash. Anyway, okay, let's see what. Okay, let's see. September 3rd. Let's see. What? On April 10th, 2017, Ruth pleaded guilty to 9 state counts of murder and was sentenced to 9 consecutive sentences of life without parole. How do you
didn't get the chair?
He didn't get death. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. This man didn't get death. So he locked up in South Carolina, right? So we should be able to look him up on South Carolina Department of Corrections, right?
Should be.
Let's see. SCDOC.
Hopefully, if he ain't dead already.
Boy, you dumb. Cause you know I had looked up. What's that lady name? The lady that killed her kids, Susan what?
Susan
Smith. Susan Smith or some dumb shit like that. Let's see. I just clicked inmate search, bro. What the fuck? Let's see. It should come up. I mean, this public information. And if he's locked up, he should be in there. Let's see what it say. My boy anticipating. That boy over there tapping his finger. Drum roll, drum roll. Damn. I remember my number Y003111089. Yeah, I had a Y.
392233.
Damn. I remember my damn county number too.
That's
wow. Nigga still in it. Let's see. We about to find out now. He should be in a Supermax some way. You know what I want to try? Let's see right now. I can barely see that shit. What about you? Can you see that? You can make that up?
I'm loving it. I love it. It's catchy though. I gotta have it.
Shout out to dudes of y'all in the chat that got homeboys and family members and brothers and sisters that like to sing. This one of them. Yeah, I like that. That's better. That's better, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's way better. Damn. All right, let's see what this nigga got. What this nigga got on his shit, bro? All right. Dylan Roof. They make this nigga middle name is Storm. This nigga inmate number is 223376. You came in before or after that number. I got a Y in front of my shit, so my shit different.
Yeah, 2 like.
What your number start with? A 2 or 3? With a 3.9?
Yeah, that.
Damn, boy,
He
you
been there
came
for a
in
while.
late. Yeah,
Yeah.
ooh. This
Been there
nigga
for a
32
while.
years old. His hair color is blonde as strawberry.
I know, right? I saw that shit. I'm like, the fuck?
Federal institution. Which one? Which
federal?
They got one down here? Which one?
Bring it down. Let's see. Those is current offensive charges. Okay.
Shit. 30 years. Attempted murder. He got 3 attempted murders.
Yeah, more than 3.
Look at
you said attempted murder.
We going down the list. 3 attempted murders.
I was looking at the murders. They got
30 years apiece. That's 90 right there. And then the rest of them are life sentences.
Yeah.
And he in Charleston. And he started that shit.
Charleston County.
2017.
He been in Charleston County the whole time.
Bro, he ain't got no escapes. No disciplinary sanctions. That's kind of crazy, right? That's spam. What you think? They ain't telling you the real. This nigga definitely get done. He done been PC'd and all kind of bullshit. Right. I believe that, bro. Ain't no way in hell they just ain't putting that shit on here. Sanctions not available in the automated system prior to 2. Oh, okay. That's cap though. Because I know I saw your shit. You was getting in trouble. My nigga was getting in trouble. I was like, oh shit. Okay, hold on, wait. We see movement. That was 2021 to a federal institution. Status authorized absence. AWOL. That's what that mean? AWL?
AWL.
Serving sentence sent in OJ. I don't know what that means.
Don't speak that language no more.
Where you from? Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy though. But look, at the end of the day, man, just oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. But at the end of the day,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Just do the right thing, like we always say. We always say.
My nigga, I took it back real quick. Hey, like, God damn, yeah, feel more studio like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
But look though, at the end of the day, this your boy C in the building. We gonna talk to you again.
Yeah.
Already, we out.
About here.